crafty friends, this is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. I am here on the Not Too Shabby channel for Not Too Shabby Day, and on my channel with this lovely card. I recently, I was going to do a haul video, but I didn't get around to it, and several of the products sold out. But this product is still available. And I didn't look if this product was available before I started the video, but I will link it down below if it is available. So I know that this product is in the Not Too Shabby shop. I know she does carry some Catherine Pooler inks, which is what I'm using. So I'll link to any Catherine Pooler inks that are available. And I'm using a Distress Oxide, and I do know that Jamie also carries Distress Oxide, so I will link to any of those as well. So I am going to use the Lovely Layers Rose die to create a card. And this card was inspired to me by watching Christy Marcotte recently create some cards using this. So I will link her video down below so you can check out her video as well. But then I also pulled in the Delicate Doily card base. So I guess you could make a card base out of this. That's not what I'm doing today, but I guess you could make a card base out of this. I'll have to search the internet to find out some cards that were made with this. So anyhow, and I have pulled in a it's not available, but I have pulled in a paper pad, a slimline paper pad that was in a previous box of the month. And that just goes to show you what an awesome thing the box of the month is. You know, you've got some base papers that you can go back to and use again. So, and I have 3 different blending brushes. I have, because I'm not using these colored blending brushes that I have from Tailored Expressions, these are for my Distress Oxides. And because I'm not using Distress Oxides for the other 2 colors, and I'm using the Catherine Pooler inks, I pulled in some, just some cheap makeup brushes that I have for those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink the edges of all of my pieces and then put the card together, or put the rows together. So I am going to speed up the video, and I'm going to play some soothing music while I put the rows together, and then I will come back right before I start with putting the card together and start with and inking this, because I want to tell you why I'm doing that. And then I'll need to get a card base because I forgot to do that. So I hope you enjoy and keep watching. Okay, crafters, I am back, and I want to apologize. I completely forgot to press record again to show you putting my rows together. Let me know in the description box down below if you would like me to do another video that's similar to this, and so you can see me put the rows together. I am so sorry. So I'm just going to go on with it though, and finish putting the card together. Okay, so on the doily background, I am going to use some Distress Oxide in Antique Linen, and I am only going to ink the outsides of this where it makes the impression of the doily, so you can see the doily, so you can see those impressions. So I'm going to do I'm going to do all the way around. And I'm doing this in real time and talking to you while I'm doing it. And then I will go to a voiceover while I put the card together. just so the video isn't so long. So this card is going to be, I have some late Valentines to give out. My grandson and his girlfriend are coming over to our house tomorrow to pick something up. And they live in Kentucky, and they happen to be visiting in Florida this weekend. So they're coming over here to get something. And I have picked up Valentine present for them. I buy Valentine presents for all my grandchildren. And so I have their Valentine presents, and I chose not to mail them since I knew they were coming this weekend. So this card is for his girlfriend, for her Valentine card. Okay. So I am going to put this doily on this card base, and I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to put my rose, let's see, because I haven't really figured this out yet. Yeah, I'm going to put my rose right there, and then I'll find, and I will tell you, I haven't found a sentiment yet. I've got to get a sentiment to go right over here. I'm going to put my rose right here. I'll trim off what of the doily is hanging off in the stem and put it on a card base. So I'll be back in a minute because I've got to get my card base and I've got to find my sentiment. And I promise I won't forget to hit record again. Okay, the sentiment I chose is the Bitty Buzzwords by Honeybee Stamps. And I'm going to use the word love and use the die that matches it. And it has a shadow around it, so I'm going to also use the shadow. You can use just the word, or you can use the word and the shadow. I'm going to ink it up with the Catherine Pooler red ink, the same red ink that I used on the rose. And I inked it up so it would have like an ombre effect on it. And getting it glued here to the shadow. And I got glue everywhere and trying to fiddle with it and get it in place. And then I put my card panel on the front of my card base. And I'm going to put my doily down. I wanted to make sure it had lots of adhesive on it. Then I'm going to turn it over and trim it off here on the side and get my rose down, and kind of altered it a little bit, I think, from where it was before, because not too much hung off, just a tiny little bit on the side. But since I'm going to hand deliver this card, I think it's okay. I might not even put it in an envelope. So I'm fluffing up the edges of my rose to give it some dimension. I am going to pull out the word you that is also in the stamp set and get it stamped down with some black ink onto the doily there, right there at the end where I'm going to, or right there on the side where I'm going to put the love. And I get the love glued down. And then no card is complete without some bling on it. So I'm using the Back to Basics Honeybee gems, and I'm using the clear ones. There's some silver ones. There's all kinds of colors. And I put it around the card base. So there's my card for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.